And today we watched Friday. And it's Friday because that's who we are as
Of course,
people.
it has to.
That's who we are as
There is no
people.
other option.
So, to read the summary on IMDb. Two homies, Smokey and Craig Jones, smoke a dope dealer's weed and try to figure a way to get the $200 they owe to the dealer by 10 p.m. that same night. Alright. So,
Yeah, so we'll start off with like things we liked about the
Yeah.
movie. You want to start or is just me?
I can start.
Okay.
I liked the fact that it was one day. I love when things do that. It's just one day, and it's so there's a lot of focus in that, and we're not doing too many things. I like that. It also kind of seemed a bit like a bottle episode in a way because we never really left their stoop. We like
Yeah.
very rarely left Craig's stoop or like his house or anything like
Yeah, and I
that.
think when we did leave, I don't think we really saw that action that was outside
Yeah.
of the scene.
We didn't leave that often, so most of it was all the action coming to them. So it was very much focused on the characters, and I liked that.
Okay, yeah. I guess kind of on a similar note, I said it was like 90 minutes or whatever, which I kind of like short movies. So, yeah, again, like I thought the story was just very focused, very succinct. Like there were very few scenes that were just like completely unnecessary. You know, like everything flowed together, everything went with the movie. So, yeah, that was kind of the thing I had. Um,
Another thing I like, like a specific scene,
yeah.
was when Smokey couldn't get into his house or anyone's house and had to shit in the yard.
Yeah, I had that scene.
That was just hilarious on every single level. From like the friend coming up and being like, from where I'm standing, it looks like you're taking shit. And then him yelling, it was a perfect scene.
Yeah.
Perfect scene.
Yeah, I thought so. I guess on a similar vein, I thought the scenes with Mr. Jones, Witherspoon, what's his first name again? The dad.
Oh.
Yeah, the dad. Witherspoon. I can't remember his first name. I literally looked it up right before this because I knew I wouldn't. Did I write it down?
I don't know.
John Witherspoon. I did write it down.
That's such a bummer you didn't remember John.
Yeah, I know. I knew it was something regular. Like I remembered Witherspoon, but I knew it was something regular. But the scenes where like he's in the bathroom and he keeps calling Craig to have conversations. I was sitting there like I would never have that conversation. Like you can talk to me through the door, you can wait, but I'm not standing in the bathroom with you. But I thought it was hilarious.
It was so fun every time because Ice Cube would just be staring.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
But that's the scene I had.
I liked that. Anytime Smokey told a story that it shifted to a black and white kind of stylized version of it, that was very fun.
Okay.
I just liked that in general.
All right. Yeah. The two other things I kind of had was I really did just like the characters of Smokey and the dad, Mr. Jones, John Witherspoon.
Yeah.
So I really did just like their characters. I thought they both had a lot of good scenes. I know the dad had that one like rant scene in the beginning when there was no cereal. I thought that was funny. But yeah, no, I thought they again both had very good scenes. Were very funny throughout the whole movie. So.
I don't have anything else. Last thing.
Yeah. No, I think that's all I had as well. Again, struggling to read, but you know, I think that's all I had.
All right. So now we get into the more problematic things that wouldn't fly today. So, what did you have?
Yeah, honestly, like I didn't think this movie was too bad. I will say I was expecting a lot worse.
That's true. I kind of was
expecting a lot worse, but I thought there was a bit of like your objectification, a bit of your misogyny. Again, like it wasn't as much as I expected on that front.
Yeah,
at least I thought. There was a bit of that. There was a bit of fat shaming in that one scene.
With Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
That's what I have written. I was like, speaking of Janet Jackson.
Yeah, that one was. It was
he
kind
was
of
all
rough
into
to
her,
watch,
and then all of a sudden he sees her, and it's just like disgusting.
And the thing is, I think the worst part was like I knew it was gonna happen. Like I knew that was gonna be the punchline to the joke, and I don't know. Yeah, that one was just a little, you know. Then the other thing I had, which like I don't think they did that bad with, but they did kind of just laugh at the midget guy for being a midget.
Oh, they did.
and I don't know if midgets are still funny, like are as funny as they used to be, or if they were ever really funny. So I had that written down as
I
well.
think that attitude has changed a lot more.
Yeah,
I don't.
I mean I would
I don't know
agree.
enough to speak on that, but
Yeah, I don't know if it's like technically considered a disability. Like I don't know, but in terms of like what people assume, people definitely assume you're like of normal height. So in that sense, it is something we shouldn't really make fun of. Like it's the rule you'd say like if they can't change in 5 minutes or whatever.
well, it's like 5 seconds.
Yeah,
If you
there you
can't
go.
change it in 5 seconds, don't point it
Yeah,
out.
yeah. So I don't know. Like that scene just it made me like a little uncomfortable, but I didn't think it was that bad because like they didn't really like go over the top with making fun of him. They kind of
True.
were just laughing at him, and the situation itself, like he
The
could have been
situation itself was kind of
yeah,
funny
and he
too.
could have been a regular sized person,
And it probably still
probably
would have
still
been
would have
funny.
worked. But
And also, he wasn't on screen.
yeah, he wasn't. He
wasn't.
wasn't at all.
They didn't like keep pulling him out to make fun of him or anything.
Yeah, yeah. So that's all I really had. But again, like there was a lot less than I expected.
That is true. I thought there'd be so much more. Just because, like,
Yeah, no, yeah.
all right. So now we get into our ratings. What did you rate this movie?
Yeah. So this one, I gave it a 4.5. I actually really liked this movie. It was just like very funny, very enjoyable. I know it has like a rep as like a stoner movie, and I see why. Like it was just like a chill movie. Like the stakes were kind of low most of the movie.
That's
Like yes, Big Worm was going after them, but like it was for $200. So well, yes, there was that scene where they got shot at. Like I don't know, I didn't really feel the stakes were that high.
only because I felt as though the shooting scene was almost like an action movie.
Yeah.
Just because it was
yeah.
so over the top, it was almost like you can cut that scene into like any Fast and Furious movie, and
Yeah.
you'd be and you'd be like
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
fine
And
because
they
it was
had
that
that-
same.
They had that one part where Chris Tucker was kind of just standing there like openly and like you should have gotten shot.
Yeah.
So like I think at that point you kind of know like the scene's just meant to be played for laughs more or less. Like. But yeah, like overall like I just thought the movie was just really funny, like pretty lighthearted. I like how at the end like no guns were really used. They kind of had that like nice fist fight at the end. He did hit him with a brick, which I thought should have done a little more damage, but it's Devo. It's Devo, so I guess I can't complain too much. But yeah, so 4.5 for me.
I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's not that I didn't enjoy it. I just think it didn't hold my attention as much as I kind of wanted it to. Although I still found it like funny and enjoyable overall. It just didn't hold my attention as much as I wanted the movie to. But I would probably rewatch it again. And it's also a nice thing to have on in the background in general of you doing like other things. You can definitely put that on and then like go in and out of it pretty easily.
Yeah. There's not a lot you really have to like sit down and follow.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably why it wasn't like overly engaging. But I also think that's why it makes for a good stoner movie. There was like nothing going on for most of the movie. Like you're kind of just sitting there chilling with them, and it's like yes, the general idea they need to get this $200, but aside from that, they're kind of just sitting there and doing whatever happens.
And that part of the movie didn't come up till like halfway through.
Like they would mention it like every time they went to rob something, they're like, "I need $200, man," or like that scene where he turns down selling the money to Hector.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Come on, like you dragged me into this, like you gotta sell it." Like this is my money we're talking about too now. So.
But we didn't even get the full threat of him in the ice cream truck till like literally like halfway through.
Yeah.
Like,
Like well, there was that first scene where he flashes the gun where they're sitting in the car. But
I did like that he had rollers in his hair.
Oh yeah.
That was just so amusing.
Yeah.
And then he like took him out, and I was like, that couldn't be how you really wanted to look at the end, is it?
The ice cream truck in general was funny. I like how it was a front. He takes the kid's money. He takes the kid's money and then drives off. Good stuff.
All right, and then last but not least, do we feel like?
Oh wait, what was your? You gave it 3.5.
I gave it 3.5.
Okay.
Last but not least, do we feel like we wish we'd seen it sooner?
Okay, for this one, I actually said yes. I just thought it was like really funny. It was just like a good movie. And like of course I'd heard like this movie's funny.
Yeah.
But
And then the memes of it are like.
Yeah, a lot of like just quotable moments. haven't seen a lot of Chris Tucker's work, you know, but
I haven't.
I think I've definitely seen like the memes in this movie and like the jokes, and his character seemed like really over the top
Yeah.
to me, which like seemed like Chris Tucker to me. So like I didn't really care to see it, but seeing it like together in the movie, it really wasn't over the top, and it was very like just fun to watch. So this one I actually do kind of wish I saw sooner.
Because I wasn't as engaged, I take it or leave it. I could have seen it like a week from now, and I probably would still feel the same. Like I don't feel like I missed anything. Like I did still enjoy it, but
Yeah.
this time, 10 years ago, 10 years in the future, it would all probably be the same to me.
Okay.
So, any final thoughts, quotes you want to get off your chest?
Final thoughts. Let's see if I have anything else written down. Oh, I thought it was hilarious how Ice Cube lost his job on his day off.
Oh, I
kept,
have
like,
that
making
written
fun
down
of it.
too.
Like they kept coming for him. Like he only lost his job for like a day. It was literally his first day. Like I guess he went into work that day and got fired, and then everyone just knew about it. Was making like, how did you get fired?
It was on his day off.
Yeah.
Because we saw you on the videotape stealing boxes.
Yeah.
And it was like, we watched that video multiple times.
Yeah. What was the line? He's like, how do you get fired on your day off? It's like, I came into work to get my check. They fired me on the spot. But
That was funny.
Yes, I thought that whole premise was funny. Kind of throughout the movie. Yeah, I think that is all I had.
That's all I had too.
Alright, so Friday.
This was a quick one.
Yeah, it was a quick movie too, so
but then
makes
again,
sense that this is quick, you know.
The plot was very like
yeah, again,
lackadaisical.
wasn't really a plot, you know, like again, they owed the guy $200. Would they get it? Probably, but you know, tune in, you know.
He got it in the end.
Yeah, it was a bit of
like Colin.
it was a bit of poetic justice at the end, unlike some other movies. But yeah, YouTube housekeeping. Follow us on, or no, like, comment, subscribe first.
Yes.
Hit the bell.
If you want to be notified, all of our social medias will be linked in the description. And we'll see you next time to catch up with us. Bye.